Hi, I'm Jeffrey, and today I'm going to be talking about advancements in medical research, including my subtopics, advancements in research, using disease to cure other diseases, using polio to fight cancer, cancer research centers, and treatment types. Many advancements happen every day in the medical field, and many new research types and research methods and new cures and different things emerge every day as something could be the next cure or the next advancement in cancer research or ways to cure a disease like HIV and AIDS, or not even cancer, like major diseases. Many diseases could be cured from other diseases. Like, for example, using HIV and AIDS to cure cancer. That's been tested and researched, and in some cases it has worked. Other research types, like using stem cells in cures for cancer and other things, have also been successful in some cases. Not every case is exactly the same in cancer, so not every cure will work for certain people. The idea of targeting cancer with other diseases has been around for a really long time, and many different diseases have been used to try to combat cancer and other diseases. In some cases, researchers only use the part of the virus that allows it to sneak in and infect white blood cells, so the white blood cells will fight the disease or the cancer, whatever. And most of the diseases that have been used to fight other diseases have been genetically modified to not harm the patient and help it, or hurt the disease and not the patient. Viruses can't survive on their own, so they have to infect another cell in order to work. So that's why they have to infect the person with the disease first. They can't just inject them with some magic cure-all thing. Using polio to fight cancer has just recently come about at Duke, and it's been on 60 Minutes, and they did a whole documentary on it, and they talked about it's not a cure-all like most people would think, and not every person is eligible for this this cure, if you will. The key to finding a cure for cancers or other diseases is to understand what the disease does and what it affects, so you can try to eliminate those aspects. The polio virus has been genetically modified to find the brain tumor, or polio virus can only be used in cancer patients that have brain tumors, and the virus is injected, the virus is injected and it goes straight to the tumor. It affects the tumor and eats it away. And because scientists and medical researchers and people like that have put forth the effort to find a cure or a vaccine for polio, is much better than using some disease that doesn't have a cure. Like cancer, there's no definite cure, but for polio, there's a vaccine that will stop the spreading of it. That's why they've used this virus, because in most cases it just paralyzes people, and they can just live their life in a wheelchair rather than die from cancer. There are many cancer research centers in the United States. Many of them are spread out in larger cities in the United States. The cancer research centers range from the East Coast to the West Coast, and they are pretty much the lead of the researching. Many research centers look to find if lifestyle choices like smoking or drinking or the way you grew up, or if you had any other medical issues or anything like that, they try to find if that had any effect towards like a person getting cancer or being diagnosed with cancer. Many research centers have studied people for years and years, trying to figure out how these people contracted cancer and how they're going to, well, get rid of it. They've failed many times, but in some cases they've come up with experimental drugs and cures that only help 1% of the test group, and then they discontinue this this drug or cure because it's not cost effective, because it doesn't help the majority. If the cure would help all the people, we would have a cure by now. But in some cases, cures have been found to work only in like the 1% or the minority. And many research types have like been proven to work, or at least cause the cancer to go into remission. And there are many different types of cancer research. Gene therapy is one. Chemotherapy is one. Blood transfusions is another type of treatment. Radiation is a very commonly used type of cancer treatment. Chemotherapy is another very commonly used cancer research, or cancer cure, or not necessarily cure, but remission method. It's the use of medicines or drugs to treat the cancer. Surgeries can be used to remove tumors and or clots or other things that are the like source of the spreading. They could come back, like in cases of liver cancer, you can remove the tumor and still have your liver. In other cases, like with with brain tumors, you can't safely remove the tumor and have the person have like their full memory, because the brain doesn't regrow like your liver would. Recently they've started using lasers instead of scalpels. They're highly powerful and more accurate while cutting tumors and other things off of the patients.
Enemy SATCOM spotted. Enemy care package incoming. Good job. Report to command for debrief.